Here's a time lapse from our PG Telco WeatherBug Network camera. The reason we're showing this, a little bit of fog in the morning, the sun's coming up, and I want to show you towards sundown, these clouds started to redevelop again as a little upper level energy moved in, but then it cleared out. So those models, they were not right as we were expecting. Here's a look at our Garfield WeatherBug Network camera. This is Posey Mountain. You can see a little bit of clouds, but also a lot of stars. Just love that camera. Temperatures in the mid 70s in Rogers, 75 in Fayetteville, and 78 in Harrison with 88 degrees in Fort Smith. So a little bit warmer in the River Valley, and the humidity is coming back just a little bit. That's not completely gone away, but it was a little lower today, and that was nice. We have light winds out of the northeast. Northeasterly winds are going to continue tomorrow as well. On the satellite and radar, everything's really quiet. There's a little wave of energy, but it just didn't form any shower activity. Models were saying we would get maybe a couple hundredths of an inch, and they've been pretty insistent on this. You can see a little bit of energy moving in, and when we look at the future track, nope, that's not happening. It's just been consistently showing that. And I even looked at the precipitation amounts, and it was showing that some of this would reach the ground instead of just cloud cover, but not the case. So overnight tonight, maybe a stray shower. We've got it in there at 20%, nothing more than that. Tomorrow morning, when you're waiting in line to get into Bargain Brothers and you've got the line wrapping around the door, you're going to see temperatures right around the mid 70s. And then as we go into our afternoon on Friday, you can see those temperatures climbing pretty rapidly all the way back to around 90 degrees again. So we are going to warm up. Not a whole lot of shower activity tomorrow. Enjoy it. Should be a beautiful day. Saturday morning will be nice, but we are going to increase those rain chances most likely tomorrow. I'm going to hold off one more day, but we're beginning that northwest flow weather pattern, which, by the way, will bring the cooler weather, especially by the end of the weekend. And maybe a little bit of light rain by Saturday evening, but most of the day should be great. Now, I did adjust the forecast. Tomorrow morning, we're going to start off in the mid 60s with a slight chance of rain, but you can see that 20% starting to creep back on Saturday afternoon and evening as that weather system moves in. River Valley, we're looking at a weekend that's going to be pretty nice, but I would not be surprised for Saturday evening to see a little bit of light shower activity. Shouldn't last all evening, but that is a possibility. Now, here's the reason that we have that potential. We're starting to see that northwest flow. You gotta know it's northwest flow. What we mean by that is these complexes of storms will probably hold together a little bit longer, and then we're going to have multiple disturbances moving in. Where's all the hot weather? That's going to be in the desert southwest. We still have that cool weather pattern hanging on. And this 6 to 10 day outlook, each day has been progressively getting cooler, and the probability has been increasing. Not only the 6 to 10 day, but the 8 to 14 day over our area is possibly cooler than normal. Got to show you this, northwest flow coming in, and there's the rain for Monday and Tuesday, and we might get a break on Wednesday, and then Thursday, we got more rain moving in. So that's that, well, 2.5 to 3 inches of rain over the next 7 days, but doesn't look like it's going to be over the weekend. So great weather for tailgating and Razorback football, which is, man, that's right around the corner, a week from this Saturday. I know Trey Dare is counting down the days, so is Doug and many others. It's right around the corner. Lower 90s for tomorrow's highs and mid 90s in the River Valley. Now, I did say mid 60s. I was getting ahead of myself, but on Sunday, we're in the mid 60s for morning lows. And then look at the 50s. I mean, that is going to be so full fall-like.